What's up guys, Celestial here again, bringing you another guide. This one is basically just a compilation of all the AP methods that have kind of been figured out throughout Final Fantasy VII Rebirth's kind of life at the moment. We have 3 different ways and they're kind of different for different people. Like I prefer one way, some people prefer another. Some gain more AP than the others, but I specifically just prefer the one that I found out. But basically this is the white-haired angel quest. This is the cat quest, and this one involves summoning a queen bee when you're doing the actual quest to get the cat, and when you get to the queen bee you just keep them alive while doing this. So when you come to this part of the quest here, as you're escorting Fluffy back, you encounter the queen bee right here. What you want to do is you make sure that you just kill the worker bees and you ignore the queen. She'll put up like shields and stuff, but you just basically want to make sure you kill all the worker bees. She'll summon more worker bees back. Rinse and repeat. This gives you a crap ton of AP and a crap ton of XP. And yeah, if you're struggling to level up any of the blue materia, just put on the Chocobo armband, which you get from the Sage in Nibelheim, and that allows you to basically put on the AP up and one of the pieces of materia that you really want to level up, and do it that way. If you have a bunch of materia, this is also a good way to level up because you have 3 characters and your whole party as well, which will be helping. But this is one of the kind of more active ways of getting AP, because you need to make sure you don't kill the queen. If you do, you usually have to reload the chapter and reload the quest. So what I do is I go to chapter 12 or 13 and then make sure my quests are all reset if you haven't done it already, but just make sure you kind of get up to the Queen Bee quest, which is my white-haired angel, and you'll be able to do this quest and just kind of grind out all this. This should be one of the quickest ways from what I've seen, but it's not the way that I prefer. But the second way is this area in Gongaga, kind of near the south end of the map. It's got a bunch of enemies in it, and if you set up your Swift Cast and Blizzaga, Faraga, whatever magic with the HP MP swap, you've basically just got infinite magic to throw out and kill these enemies really fast. So here, there's going to be these Grand Galan enemies at the start. You kill these, and then you walk into this factory, and you go right. There'll be a bunch of little frogs and fright flowers at this little group here, just to the right here. I'm ignoring them because I don't want to fight them, just showing you guys the route. And then there'll be a bunch of enemies just down here on the left. This bunch. And then there'll be some grand horns further along. And then basically once you've killed them all you do is save and then load, and then all the enemies basically respawn. It's a lot quicker. This is a active method, kind of like the B one as well. And it gets you a bunch of AP for like all your characters if you're struggling to level up all your materia. But basically that's the run for the Gongaga method. You just run around this area, kill the enemies, save, load, and then do the same thing again. And then that's pretty much it. The last method is the one that I prefer, which is this one. So my method I used to grind materia was in the gold saucer. So you come to the Colosseum and you do the Desperados mission, which is the second one. And all you do is triple slash, kill the enemies, and then just give up and reload. Which is active, but also really passive at the same time. So basically when I did this method, all I did was I just put on some YouTube videos or something to watch, and just pressed X constantly, just using triple slash, killing all the enemies. If you leave one alive, it's actually quicker to give up and then restart like this. But it can be quite hard to leave one alive if you just triple slash and insta-kill them. If you're doing this on hard mode, I wouldn't recommend it because you're going to struggle against the enemies. You're not going to triple slash kill all of them instantly. The best one to do hard mode on is the Queen Bee one, because you won't kill her super quick. I just did this on normal. If you do it on normal, you're not going to kill them all immediately. If you do it on easy, all of them will die with one triple slash, and then you'll have to wait for the flan to kind of load the next area, which is what happens here. So you need to do the victory animation, and then you need to wait for it to load, and then you need to quit and wait for that to load, and then load back in. So you leave one alive, it's a lot quicker. This is the method I prefer, but like I said, there's 3 different methods here, each with their own benefits depending on how you want to do it. But the Queen Bee method seems to be by far the easiest one and the most AP you can get. So if you're really wanting to grind out like the Swift Cast materia, like the really big blue ones, you're going to have to use that method. But this is just a kind of quick passive method of just pressing X basically. But hopefully this guide has been helpful, guys. I've got a few more guides to do for Final Fantasy before I kind of finish with that content, because Stellar Blades come out, so I've got a few things to do on that. But hopefully they've been helpful. If they have, leave a like, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Patreon if you're looking for like any challenges being done for you for Final Fantasy. And I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!